Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I have for you a haul video. I feel like I haven't done one of these sit down hauls in a while, and I thought it would be a great idea to do now that the weather's getting warmer and spring is finally here. And I have some amazing pieces that I want to show you how to style up. They are from the brand LilySilk. You know I love this brand. I've done so many hauls from them, but they just have such beautiful staple pieces that you can use in so many different ways. And although this is a spring haul, I'm going to show you some ideas for some looks of how to style them up so that you can use them in different seasons, because I feel like because they're staples, there's stuff that you can use all year round. So without further ado, I'm not going to ramble on anymore and we're going to get into this haul. But before that, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you already haven't. I upload a new video every Thursday. It's completely free and I would love to have you back on the channel. And also, if you want to see more beauty and fashion content, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. My username is @JASMINA PURI. I'm going to leave it on the screen now, so you guys should go and follow me on there as well. So we're going to start this video off. I wanted to tell you that I have an amazing discount code which I'm going to be telling you about at the end of the video, and there is also a festival sale happening at LilySilk right now, and there are some amazing prices. I'm going to leave all the info about this in the info box down below, but just click on the link and head over because they have some amazing discount prices for these pieces that are great quality and that are going to last you for a really long time. So yeah, don't forget to check that out and make sure you get shopping. Okay, so the first piece I want to talk to you about is probably my favorite piece from this entire haul, and it is this pleated silk skirt. I am absolutely in love with this. The first time I saw this skirt was in Reese, and this is a perfect dupe for that skirt, and I think at a much better price actually. I first saw this in Reese. Like I said, Reese in the UK is pretty reasonably priced. I love their stuff. They're a good quality brand. But I have to say that the silk from LilySilk is actually a much better quality. And Reese here in the US is extremely expensive. It's literally double the price than Reese in the UK. So this is a much better price point. It is almost a perfect dupe, and it is just a beautiful midi silk skirt. I have seen so many celebrities wear this. I'm going to try and insert some pictures if I can find this. There's a Spanish celebrity called Camel who I followed, and I think she's really elegant and stylish. She's an old lady, but I love her style, and I've seen her wear this. I've seen Olivia Palermo, my absolute style icon, wear this skirt. So it's been literally everywhere, and pleated silk midi skirts are just so on trend, and I don't think that trend is going anywhere. So I was so excited when LilySilk came up with this one. I love the emerald green color, and it has a very beautiful pleating because, as you can see, they've got tighter pleats on the top, and then come the middle of the skirt, the pleats just get a little bit wider, so I feel like it gives it like a really nice pattern. It also means that around the top it kind of fits a little bit narrower, and then it sort of flares up sort of below, kind of from your knees to below, which gives a really beautiful silhouette, that really kind of hourglass silhouette. And yeah, I just find it such a pretty skirt. I think it's such a versatile piece because you can definitely wear this year round, and I'm going to show you a few ideas to style this one up. So for the first styling option, I'm going to show you something to wear it out in the evening or even to like a summer or spring wedding. I've paired it up with this silk camisole that I have from H&M. Again, a very affordable piece. It has a really nice lace detailing around this sort of décolleté area. I've tucked it into the skirt just to kind of give me a bit of a waistline. I've added this metallic belt from Sophia, but you can obviously add a belt that's more of like a softer leather belt as opposed to a metallic one. But I thought this gave it a really nice structure. It really cinched me in at the waist, and I think it made it a little bit more formal because it added that metallic element. And then I've added my sparkly Jimmy Choo shoes. You could also obviously add sandals and it would look amazing. I love how floaty and sort of girly this look is, but at the same time I feel because of the lace and because it's a midi skirt, it makes it a little bit more sophisticated, and you don't look like a little girl, if you know what I mean. So I absolutely love this look. The skirt is really lightweight. The silk is so soft. I absolutely love the quality. And like I said, I've had loads of pieces from LilySilk over a really long period of time, and the quality is just always so amazing. It is not see-through at all, which means you can be flexible and wear whatever underwear you want. I like the fact that it has this little bit on the waist, which means it gives you a really nice waistline. It has a zip on the side and it's nice and concealed, so it doesn't kind of jump out or anything or look awkward. And yeah, I really like this style. I think it's very flirty and feminine, a bit of a 1960s vibe, but because of the skirt. But as like I said, they are so much on trend that I think it's a piece that I will wear time and time again. And green is a color that I've really fallen in love with. As you guys might know, I had my X-Short and Pano suit, the skirt suit, that I've been in love with for so long, and since I got that in emerald green, I have been really in love. And because it's a pretty dark color, I feel like you can pair it with lots of different things. It can look good with blues, it can look with beiges, with blacks, with lots of different things, because it's quite dark. It's like a forest green, and I feel that you could be able to pair it with lots of different things. For my next option with this skirt, I have made a much more casual look, and I've paired it with my Saint Laurent t-shirt, which I think gives it a really nice casual vibe because it has that graphic print on the front. I've rolled the sleeves up to make them a little bit shorter, and then I've added my Dior flats. This is a look which is a lot more casual, perfect for the spring summer. I think like this is something I could wear if I was going to brunch, if I was running errands. If you work in a casual environment, you can definitely wear it there. I would even wear this on holiday to stroll around. I think a crossbody bag over this would look amazing. And the skirt is so easy breezy that I think it's a really nice lightweight thing to wear over the summer, maybe when it's warmer. And also because it's not too tight around the waist, it fits really nicely, but it kind of doesn't press you in. I feel like it's something comfortable that you could wear for a long day and you wouldn't basically feel uncomfortable in it. I'm then going to show you another option with this skirt later on to show you how you could actually even transition this into the colder months. I know we're going into summer and into the warmer months, so I'm giving you more spring options, but I still wanted to show you that it's a versatile piece that you could even use during the winter, so stay tuned to see that later on in the video. The skirt does come with this beautiful blouse, and I think this is a great option if you want to wear it to, for example, to work. I think with the shirt and some formal stilettos, maybe like in patent or in leather, in a nude or even a black, it could look amazing. You can add a little belt to that matches your shoes to add a little bit more definition to your waist, and I think this is a great option for a more formal look to wear to work. Before I move on to my next item, I wanted to show you the beautiful packaging that all of the LilySilk stuff comes in. I feel like there are so many brands which are much more high-end and they still don't take so much care in the packaging. LilySilk has these beautiful boxes, which by the way are super handy to organize stuff in your cupboard, and each item comes individually packed in one of these boxes wrapped in tissue paper, and the boxes are excellent quality because I've had mine for a long time now. Some of them, I have so many of them, but I find them so useful to like organize kind of little things in the cupboard, and they're amazing quality and they just last really well. And yeah, I really love that, and I think it's a really nice special detail that all of their stuff has. And I think this is also really important because when you you know, want to gift this to someone, I think it's a beautiful packaging to send a gift to anyone. Next up is this beautiful shirt. You guys know I love LilySilk shirt. I have taken so many over like the 2 years, I think, since I discovered them. And like I said, the quality of their stuff is amazing. And I really like this one because pink is not normally a color I go for. I don't know if it's not really showing pink up in the camera. Sorry, I keep looking down, but I'm just trying to see what color it's showing up as. It's more of like a champagne color what it's showing up, but I would say it's like a champagne color, but with a bit of like a lilac-y pink to it. But it's a very dusky color, so it's almost like a neutral. It's between, I would say, a champagne, a taupe, and a pink. I really like this color. I think it's very flattering. I don't really find pink a very flattering color on me, but I think this is a color that would work on anyone. My mum is really, really fair, and she loves colors like this. I'm a little bit more olive skin tone, and it works well, and I think on someone with a deeper skin tone than me, it would look amazing. So yeah, I think it's a color that works on lots of different people, and it's a great neutral, which is a little bit more feminine than a beige or a white, and it gives it that little touch of, you know, girliness, but at the same time it's a color that you can pair with lots of different things. This shirt I think is amazing for a more professional look. I'm going to show you two options for styling it, but the big detail on the shirt is that it has a little bit of a high neck, as you can see here, and then it has this beautiful little detail on the neckline. It has a it's a gold little kind of thing that grips onto this band that falls, and then it has a pearl on this side, and then it's gold all the way around. It's not a very bright shiny gold, it's more like a champagne gold, and I just think it's a really subtle detail that adds a little bit of that classiness and oomph to the, it doesn't look tacky because it's small, but it just adds a little bit of something, and it just adds a little bit of an accessory to the shirt, which I think is really nice, a very nice detail. For the styling options for this shirt, I think, you know, possibilities are endless because it's a classic shirt with a really lovely fit, with long sleeves. You can roll them up, leave them down, whatever you prefer, but I'm going to show you two options. My first option is a great look for a professional look for spring. I get so many questions from you guys in general asking me about, you know, what can I wear to the office so that it's not boring but I still look stylish? And I think this is like a really nice take on the power suit, but in a little bit more of a feminine and a bit of more of a summer style. So I've paired it with my white palazzo pants that I have from a few years ago from Dolores Promesas, but I will link a few options down below because these are a style of trousers that you can find, you know, pretty much anywhere and pretty much all the time. I love the kind of flowy silhouettes of the trouser and the flowy silhouette of the silk blouse. The trousers are also quite a light material. And then because I've tucked the shirt in, the trousers are a little high waist. I feel like it cinches me in at the waist and just makes my body a little bit more shapely. I love how polished and sophisticated the shirt feels. I've added two little shoulder pads just to give it a little bit more structure because my shoulders are really small. If you have kind of wider shoulders or a little bit more bony than mine, I think you might not need it. But for me, I love those tiny little shoulder pads because I just feel like sometimes they add the structure that is missing in my body. And then I've just kept it really simple. You know, my pearl earrings I feel match really nicely with the pearl detail on the blouse. Then I've added some neutral shoes. These are in suede by Aquazzura, and I feel like together it just looks like a really spring look because it's all really light colors, but at the same time it looks polished, and you know, it's something that I would be very happy to wear to a very serious professional meeting. I also think if you have like a daytime event and you want to look really polished but you don't want to go with a dress, I think this is something that could work really, really well for a you know, first communion or for a baptism or for a wedding. And I think this works beautifully because I think because the shirt is silk and it has a little bit of a sheen to it, it just makes it look, you know, a little bit extra glamorous. I really love the fit of the shirt. It's not too tight and I feel like it, you know, hugs your body nicely, but at the same time it doesn't feel like it's too oppressed. I'm going to be linking the sizes of all of these down below. This one I went for a small because I wanted it a little bit oversized, but I think, you know, I could have gotten away with an extra small, which is the size I usually take with LilySilk. But like I said, I will be mentioning all the sizes on the screen so you guys can check them out. And I will also be linking all the items that I featured in this video down below so you guys can go and purchase them. My second styling option for this shirt is something a little bit more glamorous and a way to transition this from daytime to nighttime. I've paired it here with these crepe shorts. They're from Zara. They have a little frill on the side, which I think goes really nicely with, you know, the frill on the shirt. I think the shirt is quite like mature and polished and, you know, very demure because it has a high neckline and it also has long sleeves. But by adding these shorts, I feel like I've made it a little bit more fun and young, and I'm showing off my legs. But if you don't want to go with something so short, you could definitely pair this with a black pencil skirt and it would look amazing. I really like the idea of doing this though because I am one of those people who, if I'm showing my legs, I don't want to show on the top, and you know, vice versa. But I think this is a really nice way to balance it out, and a really nice outfit if you're going out to town. You could also do a mini skirt. I prefer shorts, but you can definitely also do a mini skirt. And then to add a little bit of height, I've added my ankle boots by Gianvito Rossi, which have an open toe, so it's something that you can wear, you know, during the spring summer months. So I really like this. I think it would be great for, like I said, like a night out or a party with your friends, or even going somewhere like clubbing or something like that. So I think it's a nice way to take something that you would think of as more mature and demure and more for like an office thing into a more fun, flirty outfit that you can wear over the weekend. So I always like these versatile pieces that you can transition for lots of different things and lots of different moments of your life. And I feel like LilySilk do great basics like that. Okay, next up is this gorgeous dress. I feel like these, like the midi skirts, have literally been everywhere. And this is like a camisole dress. It sort of looks a bit like a nightie. It's like a kind of lingerie style. And yeah, it's just a great basic. I really love, I've taken it in the black. It's like a midi length and it just skims your body in the most beautiful, beautiful way. I feel like it just hugs you in the right places. I am sometimes not a fan of such kind of dresses because I've mentioned this before, I don't have a very shapely body, I'm kind of straight up and down. So I feel like sometimes these dresses just don't flatter me very much, but I feel like this one is really nice. It has a little bit of a flare at the bottom, which I feel like adds a little bit of volume. And then it has these really lovely thin straps, which I feel are very flattering. They're also adjustable, which is really nice because if you are a little bit shorter or a little bit taller, I feel like you can adjust the length and always make the neckline fall in the right place. The neckline is not very low. I would have liked it to be a little bit lower, but it is quite nice if you want to be a little bit more demure and not show off too much skin on the top. And yeah, I just think it's a really great basic that you could do so many things with it. And like I said, these lingerie style dresses have literally been everywhere. I've seen so many people, so many celebrities, and I think this one has a really nice length that you can pair with flats and with heels. For my styling options, again, I've gone for two different options to show you a much more dressier way of, you know, dressing this up, and then a much more casual way that you can pull off on like a weekend casual look. So for option number one, which is the most dressy option, which for me is my favorite, I have paired it with this tuxedo blazer from Theory that I have. The tuxedo blazer has like satin straps, and the dress has got like a satin feel to it as well. It's all pure silk, but it has that kind of sheen to it that satin has. And I feel like together they just go really nicely, and I think this is a great look if you're going for like a formal event or, you know, a nice dinner or something where you want to be dressed quite formally, because the dress is like a midi length. I feel like it's nice to keep the blazer open so that it doesn't look like too much, because this blazer is also quite long. I think if you wanted to close the blazer, you could definitely wear it with like a shorter blazer that kind of sits by your hip, as opposed to this one that kind of covers your bum. But I really like it kind of open. I think it gives it a more masculine vibe, and I really like that kind of mix of masculine and feminine. I've then added these sparkly Jimmy Choo shoes to give it a little bit more of a festive feel, and I think this with a clutch and some chunky jewelry would look absolutely amazing. Very classy, very sophisticated, and with a really nice blend of masculine and feminine, and again that monochrome, which I love, the black and white. But I also feel that if you paired this with like a black blazer and, you know, some more formal stilettos and maybe a patent or a leather, you could even pull this off to wear it to the office. If you closed your blazer, and then it wouldn't look so much of a lingerie style, it would just look like a midi silk skirt with a blazer over the top. So I think it's like a great option if you want to wear it to work, for example, and then you want to transition it into the evening, and you can just take your blazer off, switch up your shoes, and you're ready to go for a party. For option number two, actually, this is another take on the party look, which I think would be amazing. Like I said before, if you take off your blazer from work and you want to wear it out at night, I've added my silver belt, a metallic belt, just to cinch it in at the waist. I feel like it's already kind of a body hugging dress, but I thought it looked quite nice. It actually looks like separates if you cinch it in at the waist. I've left the same shoes, but just to show you a different style without the blazer and how you can transition this into the evening in a bit of a different way. And this would be great for the spring summer months where you don't want to wear something heavy. You could also just throw like a jacket over your shoulders if you wanted to keep yourself warm with this second look, but I think it's a really nice option as well if you want to have it a little bit more cinched in at the waist. For option number three, I'm going with a really casual look that you can wear over the weekend or to run errands, or if you're on holiday. I think it's like a great piece to take on holiday, actually, because you can do so many things. It's like that silk skirt, because you can do so many things. I feel like you can get about 3 or 4 looks out of these pieces, so they're great for when you're traveling and you don't want to carry way too much stuff. So for this look, I have paired it with a t-shirt, just a plain white t-shirt. I rolled up the sleeves again to make it a little bit more shorter, a little bit more fun, and then I've added some trainers. This is a very, very casual look, super comfortable because this dress is very, very comfortable, and I think it's a really easy breezy style that you can wear for brunch, to run errands, you know, and it completely transforms the dress. You know, it is a silk dress that looks so formal and so polished, and suddenly it just becomes this really amazing casual piece that you can wear, you know, just anywhere really. So yeah, I'm really liking the versatility of all these options. Finally, for my last option, I have this beautiful silk jumper. LilySilk, I don't think did jumpers before. This is the first time I've seen them, but oh my god, it is so soft. It has a silk blend, so it is extremely soft, but it is still quite warm. I actually wore it the other day, and because it's getting a little warmer here in New York, I felt like I was actually too hot in it, but it is a gorgeous jumper. It has a crew neckline, but it's not too tight. It sort of fits quite loosely around the neck, and I love the fact that it's not too fitted. It's a little bit, not oversized, but just kind of a little bit of a loose fit, and I think that looks so much nicer in jumpers. It has, you know, traditional cuffs, which is really nice because you can like roll it up a little bit and it will sit sort of here on your arm and it won't fall. And yeah, it's just a really beautiful, super, super soft sweater, not itchy at all. I was, you know, a bit hot in it the other day, and even then it didn't feel itchy. And yeah, just a real amazing basic. They have them in a few colors. I think they have a beige, a black, and I'm not sure what more colors. I'm definitely going to be ordering more. I think it's a great piece that in winter I can wear with a shirt underneath, but I'll also be able to get use of it in kind of spring or autumn when it's not super, super cold, but you just want to kind of layer something over yourself and maybe not wear a jacket. So an amazing piece. I mean, a black jumper is an absolute staple. I'm going to show you a couple of options to style it up, but obviously the possibilities are absolutely endless. I think it would look amazing with a shirt underneath. But here, my first option is a very casual option. I've just paired it with my Levi's high-waisted jeans. These are like denim, which are not stretchy. They're like a real traditional denim, and I really love how they fit. They've got a little bit of that mom jean style, but they're not completely mom jeans. And then I've added my Aqua Zero flats. I think this is a great outfit for like those spring days when it's a little bit more breezy, or even like summer nights. And I just think it's a great staple. It looks amazing. It's a basics looks, but you guys know I love my basics, and I think it just kind of looks really lovely and elevated because it's a really good quality. For option number 2, I've paired this jumper with my silk skirt, and this is to show you that you can actually wear this silk skirt in the winter and it would look amazing. You can obviously wear tights underneath, and then I've paired it with my Aqua Zero boots. I've added a little belt to cinch in at my waist, and I think it looks amazing. I love silk skirts with a jumper. I think it grounds it a little bit because the skirt is very kind of floaty and easy breezy, and then the jumper just adds a little bit of a different texture to it, and it just makes it a little bit more sort of wintry. And I think, you know, this option could definitely work for spring if it's a little bit chillier and you can add flats, but for winter I love it with these boots. I think it just makes it a really great sophisticated look that you can wear to work, but you can also wear when you're going out and about. And it's a great way, like I said, to transition these pieces into different seasons and for different occasions so that you get the most amount of wear out of them. Okay guys, well that was everything from me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Do let me know what your favorite outfit was. I'm going to be linking all the pieces down below, and also there's an amazing sale going on and I have a discount code for you guys, which I'm going to leave on the screen right now, but like I said, I'll leave all the information in the info box down below. And yeah, I hope you go check it out and get some of their amazing pieces because they're definitely worth it. Do let me know, like I said, which one's your favorite look. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and to follow me on Instagram. Bye!